What is going on, everybody? Kyle here with another trading day video. Today we have just a recap of some of the trades that happened overnight while I was sleeping and what I'm going to be looking for as the New York session plays out into London, and what I'm going to be looking for pretty much for the rest of the day. We have some pretty significant news happening today in literally 45 minutes from now. So we have some pretty major news on the Euro and Great British Pound, and I will show you how that affected my Great British Pound trade that I was in yesterday. I did not mean to click on that ad. But we have a flash services PMI coming out, and for the CAD we have bank rates, overnight rates, and some pretty significant news. So I'm going to be not really looking to get any positions until that news happens, and I'll show you what I'm going to be looking for if the news does drop. So essentially, other than that, overnight I had Euro NZD, which is a bullish pair for me. It came down right into my 77,500 level, and if my stop was around 40 pips. So while I do trade on the 5-minute chart, I do trade more of like a intraday to swing trade type of system. So it came down and tapped my level and hit about a 1-to-1. I would be break even here just because of the news coming out, as well as the fact that this is some pretty bear structure. So I'm just gonna take my 1-to-1 and go break even, which is the best position in trading. There's absolutely no risk and unlimited upside. So if this comes back to the recent highs, 1 to 4.7, and look to take profit along the way at other significant levels like 7,800, 7,500, and so forth. So that's Euro NZD. GN also had a level that I could have potentially looked to trade at 27,500 right here. It's another bullish pair for me, but considering both of them are NZD crosses, if one loses, they're probably both going to lose. So I would have taken EN, which is more bullish in my opinion. Anyways, let's go down to the other pair that I'm going to be looking to trade. So my UJ trade from yesterday went to a 1 to 4 essentially, and overnight it completely melted off. So I still am somewhat bullish on, I guess bearish on JPY pairs in general. I think in general the JPY pairs are just significantly more bearish compared to other pairs. But with that being said, there's still a lot of room to drop if they decide to change rates, or if the Bank of Japan makes a statement. So you never can be too caught up in your bias. Nonetheless, I'm going to trade what I see, and at the 14600 level is where I'm going to be looking to get long. Let's see, the 14600 level. Since it already bounced at the 147, I'm going to be looking for it to make a move off the 146 level after this news. If it dumps into this level, I will be looking to go long off of that level. And if I lose, I lose. If not, I traded my plan and so forth. So that is the plan going into news. CHF JPY is also a pair that I'm looking to trade of the JPY pairs. Only reason being is because it's so strong. It didn't see this giant melt off that all the other JPY pairs saw. Like CAD JPY is melting, GJ is melting, EJ is also melting, but CHF JPY is actually very strong. So if at news I see a flush into the 169,500 level, or even just the 170 level, I might be looking to get long on this pair. So that is something I'm also looking for. Quickly, just an update on this GU trade. Absolutely insane trade. Just came pinpoint right into my 126,500 level and zero drawdown, and just launched for like a 1 to 8. So this is a trade that I didn't actually enter. So it's I'm not gonna sit here and BS you guys, but just shows the kind of the power of working with the system I work with, taking into account some of the fundamental news as well as significant levels and pullbacks into certain zones that I have. So So that's currently where I'm at. I will be updating throughout the day if I get into any positions and if I see any potential trades. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next part of the video. Just a quick update. I'm actually looking to go long on Great British Pound, JPY as well at 18700, just because the Great British Pound is, I think, a bit stronger than the dollar. They're both pretty equal, but I don't know if this is going to reach this level. If it does, and it's just so weak. I mean, look at this. But anyways, like I said, I'm looking to go long at 146 on the dollar and 187 on Great British Pound. So we'll see what news looks like in about 15 minutes from now, and if I get into these positions. And if I do, I will update it. I will probably go break even at about a 1-to-1, maybe 1 to 1.5, and let the trades play out. So that is just a quick update. All right, so the numbers did come out, and they were better than expected for the US dollar. So US dollar is going to maintain some strength. So in regards to the positions I was looking for, GJ looks like it's probably not going to come and hit my level at 187. So we'll see how the rest of the day comes. If it comes down and hits it, I don't know. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Considering both the pound and the dollar are pretty strong, I don't see it making its way all the way down to 146. So probably not going to be getting in on any of my JPY trades. I'm sure CHF JPY didn't really have a big move off this. So what about oil? No, oil I'm not looking anywhere until 73 to get long. So really not much going on today from the looks of it. USD CAD also just skyrocketing. Wow. I was looking to go long USD CAD at 130, 134 probably. So missed that move as well. So USD CAD is very, very bullish. Could continue to move up. So anyways, that is the update. EN, it looks like it continued to go up. So this is really the only trade that I saw today. I would probably be at break even right now. Hit a 1 to 1.5. So I would be at break even right now if I was in the trade, but I was sleeping while this trade happened. So hopefully it works out just for the sake of being right. It already has worked out. It's break even, which is great. So other than that, that is all I'm really looking for. We'll see if GJ can work its way back down and give us a good entry. So I will update you with any other news. All right, so I'm just going to quickly update. We did get a sell-off on GJ near the level, and we got this bounce a couple pips away from the level, about 10 pips. So since we got this bounce, I just don't feel comfortable with this level anymore, just because I feel like this was the bounce of this area already, and this would have got us, to like break even almost. So I don't feel comfortable with this level anymore, so I'm going to not actually take this trade. I will leave this here just for reference, just to see how it would have played out. But this was the bounce that I wanted to avoid. That I wanted to get, so I could go break even, and then I could, trail the stop up to, other highs. But since we got that bounce near the level, I just don't feel comfortable. So I'm going to no trade this. And essentially that is it for the day. USD JPY sold back its initial rally. So, if it does come all the way down to 146 today, I would be interested in looking for a long, just because of the sheer sell-off and the price of it. So if we get that sell-off today in a fast manner, and it's not like rollover time, I would be interested in looking into it, but not very likely that's going to happen today. So GJ, I'm going to take a no trade on this. No trade. And that's pretty much going to do it for today. There was one other thing that I saw today. It's actually on my bearish setups. So I have a few Aussie and New Zealand pairs that are a bit bearish. So on NU, there's actually a super good trade here that came into my zone, which is about in this area, and right at 61,500, there was a didn't quite tap it, so I do not know if I would have got filled, but this would have been a break-even trade by now, and I could let it run to the lows. So this was another trade that was available to me. If I wanted to enter, I don't know if I would have got filled, depending. Probably not. Probably wouldn't have got filled anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But that's basically it for today. At this point, I don't see any other trades lining up super well. I had Euro NZD, so this has just been going sideways. So we'll see if this happens. Will it, fall in my level? Probably. I don't know. We'll see. We're break even anyway on this. And GJ is the only other trade that I was looking at today. So I just do not feel comfortable. I got this bounce. I would have rather this just come straight into my level and then bounce. But if something's just kind of grinding towards my level, I feel like it's just going to keep kind of going down. I like that initial kind of spike down to the level and it hits it, so then I can get to break even just off that initial reaction to the level. But since it already made a reaction pretty close to level, I just don't feel super comfortable. And fundamentally, Japanese pairs are weak, but they're not coming up on my the fundamental algorithm that I use. So it's pretty neutral. So Japanese pairs can go pretty much both ways. And actually, New Zealand dollar JPY is actually pretty bearish on the algorithm I use. So I'd actually be looking for sells on this pair in particular. So other than that, I mean, that's basically the day for me. Not looking at any other trades. We'll see how Euro NZD goes tomorrow. And in the future, I'm going to be actually sharing my entries and sharing my performance on different prop firm accounts and different challenges, as well as my own personal accounts. So we'll see how that pans out. I just wanted to get in the habit of making videos every single day. So this is why I'm just doing everything on TradingView, just so I get in the hang of it and just start getting everything in the right direction. So thank you for watching, guys. Thanks for another day, and I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully we get some good setups tomorrow. Thanks.